Hi everyone, I'm Dick Beardsley with Dick Beardsley Fishing Guide Service, and it's time now for our weekly Visit Bemidji Area Fishing Report. Brrr is all I can say. Folks, it has been extremely cold, especially here in northern Minnesota and around the Bemidji area. This past weekend it was in that 30, 35 below range, wind chills approaching minus 50. But you know what, folks? I still had people out fishing. I had my fish houses open and it was warm in there, but it was a little chilly once you get out of the truck into the fish house. But folks, boy, you gotta be careful, honest to goodness, and just dress properly. Even if you're in a wheelhouse, it's so vitally and important. Now, I wanna talk about wheelhouses. You know, you leave those wheelhouses, they're nice and warm, you lock them up, heat gets turned off. Next morning you try to get out there, and what happens? The locks are froze up. It's happened to me numerous times. So I never ever go out onto the ice to my wheelhouses without some kind of a small torch. All it takes is a couple of seconds near that lock and it'll unfreeze it. Otherwise you're standing out there thinking, how am I going to get into your wheelhouse? And you're probably not going to be able to. You can pick these up at a local hardware store for about 10 bucks. Also, if you're fishing in portables, which not a lot of people have been doing the last few days or so because of the extreme cold, you got to have a heater. Most of them heat with these small little propane 1-pound cylinders. They're almost impossible to get now. So what do? Well, you know what? You can get 20-pound propane tanks at your local gas station, and you buy one of these little knobbers here. You can get them at local sporting goods stores. They screw into the 20-pound tank. You turn the tank upside down. You put that in there, into the big tank, and you hook this into the small tank, and you can fill your little 1-pound cylinders. Comes out to about $1 a cylinder. It's cheap, and it'll enable you to use those small heaters to get out there in your portables. And folks, the fishing, believe it or not, the perch bite on Lake Bemidji and Lake Plantagenet has held up quite well despite this cold weather. Walleye bite, that's a little bit of a different story. You'll get a few maybe early in the morning, later in the day, but it's a slow go. But the tulipies are starting to go a little bit better now, and you still might get a few eel pout out there, especially after dark. Jig and spoons and minnow heads have been what's working best. So folks, come on to Bemidji. It's going to be chilly, but the ice is great, the fish are still biting, and you too can have a great time out there on the ice. And please remember to practice selective harvesting. By doing so, we'll continue to have great fishing for years to come. I'm Dick Beardsley with Dick Beardsley Fishing Guide Service. Have a great day on the ice and stay warm.